Not a video about hiker food, but don't start to stop eating, right? Hello! Today, we are going to talk about my resupply strategy for PCT 2019. So if you may not know, I am vegan. I'm a vegan hiker. And I'm going to answer the first question off the bat. No, I don't think it's hard. Today, I'm going to go over my resupply strategy. So, my strategy is basically a mix of boxes and resupplying in town. Towns that I don't have to send boxes to are any town that has a Vons, a Stater Bros, or a Kroger. Any town that has those grocery stores, I don't need to send a box to because I can get pretty much anything there. The towns that hire being real cute and you ain't getting anything. She wants some of my sweet potato chips. Any ones that have those grocery stores, I don't have to resupply via box. So any town that a regular hiker can resupply perfectly fine at, I'm just gonna send a half a box. So things that like dinners and stuff like that. Any town that your average hiker cannot resupply at is a town that I'm sending a full box to. So the whole shebang, everything I'm gonna eat for that whole stretch. So first, I'm going to go over my resupply addresses. First one, I'm sending to Mount Laguna, and it's a full resupply. Second one is gonna be to Warner Springs, and that one's gonna be a full resupply. They do have a fairly decent little resupply nook, but when I went there last year, basically the only thing I could eat were those like pre-cooked things of noodles that are pretty heavy and plain mashed potatoes. I don't know if you've ever had just plain mashed potato flakes, but the gross. Second one is gonna be a partial box to Idlewild. Next one is gonna be a partial box to Wrightwood. Because their general camp store, that's kind of down the road from the post office, they have a pretty good selection of bars and stuff, so I can just kind of get snacks. Next one's Agua Dulce, which is a full box, because their grocery store is somewhat underwhelming. Next one is going to be to Lake Isabella, and that will be a partial box. After that will be to the Kennedy Meadows store, so Kennedy Meadows South. So after that, Sierra City, which is going to be a full box. Bernie, which is going to be a partial box. Mount Shasta, which is a partial box. Syed Valley is a partial. Most of these are going to end up being partials. Crater Lake is going to be a full. Shelter Cove is a partial. Timberline Lodge, you might like this, I said, here's PCT Hiker, and I wrote it in all red. That's going to be a full box. And then Trout Lake is a partial box. Oh, well, some of these got out of order. Oops. Sisters, Oregon is a full box. Let me get these back in order. These are way out of order. But, and then there's a couple other in Washington. I think there's 3 places in Washington that I'm resupplying at. So, as for what I'm sending, I will show y'all my little resupply nook. And my roommate is going to be sending me all my boxes. He's very nice like that. So, let's go explore the food nook. It's basically just my closet that has all my food stuff in it. So these are boxes. Some of these are medium, some of these are larges. The flat rate priority box. And then basically what we have in here is a buttload of trail mix. So I'll be sending myself, this is TVP, which is textured vegetable protein. So it's basically all protein and it rehydrates really, really fast. So if I wanted to, I could just put like a bouillon cube in this with some water and eat the whole thing, which would be kind of gross, but food. I have a whole bunch of these, whoops. I have a whole bunch of these rice, I cannot hold on to that. I have a whole bunch of these rice ramens. I have a fair amount of green powder. I didn't end up using a whole lot of it last time, but I think I might this time. This whole box right here, this whole gray box, no, the brown box, is full of powdered hummus. So I need olive oil and water to rehydrate that. This whole box is dried mango, which I actually got really tired of real fast, but I'll eat it, I guess. And then, of course, Thin Mints. And then in this box is just a whole bunch of like hiker meals. So let's see. We have more rice ramen, outdoor herbivore. We have backpacker bistro. Somewhere in here should be a whole bunch of Mountain House meals. I kind of have food floating all over. Oh, I have a whole nother box under here. Let's find out what's in the box. Ah, there's the backpack. So this is like my jackpot box. All of these were on sale. And they have a bunch of vegan options. So I have a bunch of those. That whole box is full of backpacker pantry items. So I have a pretty decent selection. So I'm in front of my Nook. And some of my other favorite things to pack out are couscous and Annie's vegan mac and cheese. Some of the other things that I regularly keep in my hiking food bag is some form of like drink powder, like electrolytes, because I have a motto in the desert that is if it doesn't have electrolytes, I won't drink it. And then regularly I'll get, that was a box of Triscuits, more Triscuits. So other things I'll keep, I'll pack out olive oil, lots of olive oil. Just Mayo has like flavored individual like squeezy things of mayonnaise. I really like the garlic mayo. And then something else that really helps, which you kind of saw with the TVP, is that sometimes I'll package things out into these snack bags that have the cup measurements out on them. So I have a couple recipes that I'm just kind of throwing together that is overnight oats. So I'm making a couple different kinds of overnight oats, but not with oatmeal. I'm making it with the Bob's Red Mill 10 grain cereal. So that way if I want to have it hot, I can just throw it in my pot in the morning, but if I want to like get up and go, I can like eat it out of the bag while I'm walking. And that's kind of the basis of my resupply. I also eat stuff like, you know, candy, lots of candy, Cliff bars, Pro bars, Fig bars are really good, the Kind bars, any kind of bar really, I'll eat. And then like peanut butter, or in the individual packets of like Justin's and stuff like that. Those are also really nice. So yeah, that's my resupply strategy. I hope that gave you an idea of what a vegan hiker eats on trail. If you're vegan and trying to figure out what you're doing for your resupply, I hope that helped you. If you have any questions, ask them down below, and I will answer. So, hope that was helpful. See y'all later.